Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to hold my phone and my tea in the same hand. Oh look, keep calm, it's your birthday. How exciting. I'm 20, literally today. I never actually film these on the day. I always film these like a day or two before. This is like my 6th one of these. Ellie is messaging me. Somebody called Chris Christian in a video and Ellie just sent me a screenshot of it going, this is funny. Well, hello. Well, hello. Ellie just messaged me going like, I find it funny because this girl called him Christian. Hey, Chris.
Little bitch. Villa lost.
Come on. What does that mean?
Means that they're fourth, they lost. Make the gap bigger.
Chris is really excited because Cardiff might get promoted.
Will. It'll happen.
Will it now? So, today I bring you 20...
Sorry. Can I sit here?
I mean...
Am I in shot?
If I move here, you are.
Where should I sit? Here?
They know you're there. So if you hear a random voice and commentary, this is 20 things I learnt in my teens. I'm looking at him for confirmation, I don't know why. So, the first thing I'm going to start with today is tequila never ends well. Never. I have never had a tequila experience that has ended well.
I forgot my teeth. I'm slow in the way. Hi.
This tea is too hot to drink and I need both hands for this. I think we're going to get deep pretty quickly. So the second thing I put on this list is you will lose friends, you drift apart from friends, but then you do realise that is normal, because I feel like through your teen years especially you change so much as a person that like you can really, like the friends you have at the beginning are going to be, you're going to be unrecognisable to them probably at the end and vice versa. So it's one of the reasons I'm actually really grateful for like the friendships I've had. Like Georgia and I have been friends since before I was a teenager, like since I was like, what? Were we like 11? We've always been friends for 10 years. That's like kind of ridiculous to me. It is normal and that you kind of come to terms with that. So if that's happening to you, you don't have to feel like too bad about it because it is completely normal. It just happens really. Number 3, you will get your heart broken. It's great, but it's an important learning experience, I think. I don't think you can go through your teens without having somebody completely break your heart. And it's important, so I think you do learn a lot from it and it does make you grow as a person. And like, you have to learn these things and they're unpleasant, but I'd rather get my heart broken at like 15 than 25, you know? Because like, there's not much at stake. You can afford to make these like, have these horrible things happen to you now because it's gonna have like, I don't know, less repercussions than when you're older. Let's hope. Yeah, you contributed to that as well, dickhead.
Bitch. Little bit. Watch the tape.
You'll have your heart broken by your friends too. Like, it's not just necessarily like a romantic thing. Your friends can break your heart. I've had some of my friends completely break my heart in two. We're not actually friends now, but it does happen. And it's I think that's even worse actually. Like a friend breakup, I think is so much worse than an actual breakup. Because with an actual breakup, we've been taught how to like deal with it. But like friend breakups, you don't really know how you're supposed to deal with that. So I think that's almost worse. What you doing? Okay, he's now lying by my feet. This is why I may as well just get a puppy, like, number 4. He's tickling my feet. Number 4, you will have some horrendous phases. I am the fucking queen of having had phases. Like, I keep saying, YouTube is like the only thing I ever stuck to. Like, you've seen some of my phases, haven't you, babe?
Too many.
Not in person, though.
Yeah, but they were awful. At least the posters have gone.
I mean, some of the posters have gone. I feel like there's a little bit of remnants of like, I mean, many of you may have seen my band phase. This entire wall is fucking plastered full of posters. If you go back to my videos like 2013, 14, you'll get some good stuff there, especially the One Direction stuff. I've got one of my One Direction posters, but it still needs to actually be framed though. We're having a framed One Direction poster in our house, by the way. Do you know that? Do you know that? It's happening.
No.
It's happening. Phases are important though for personal growth. I knew that I liked sort of more girly stuff because I went through the fucking tomboy phase. I went through the fucking band phase. I then like went very girly and now I've kind of sort of stabilised. Let's hope. Adam.
Yes.
What have you learnt in your teens?
No, let me find it. There's a meme for that.
But in terms of phases, I think you need that like outlet and expression to just, you get it wrong in your teens and then you start getting it right later on. We hope, don't we? Adam, look, it looks like you're...
Fiddy's pet kitty suck.
You're dismissed. Also, in terms of phases, your parents will never stop laughing at that side fringe you got cut in year 7. It was a mistake. You know it was a mistake, but you gotta fucking live with it. And yeah, it took like 3 years to grow out. It's this bit of my hair. No, I felt the same about it.
Can you see me?
No. Number 5, kiss somebody of the sex that you are not attracted to or don't think you're attracted to. Trust me, it'll do wonders. Citrus flavoured vodka will make me gag until the end of time. That is all. Sex is great. That is also all. Coffee is the food of life. Number 9 is that you'll kind of hopefully start to realise that your parents like aren't just your parents. Like if you're lucky, they can be 2 of like your best friends. And now I'm gonna get an abusive text message from my older brother for being so soppy, but it's true. Number 10 is that I noticed that I started to like lose my childish imagination. Like I really had a moment where I realised I was actually like losing it. Like that was a horrible experience to realise that was like going. That's kind of why maybe my advice if you don't want to lose that is like, you know, date someone who makes you feel like you are 5 again, because it's useful. You bring out the child in me like nobody's business and like nobody literally ever does. Like,
I'm fun.
you are fun. You're my best friend.
No, best friend.
Best friend,
Best friend ever. Best friend.
Best friend Christopher. Number 11. I have learned basic adulting skills. Yeah, I could cook, I could clean, I could iron, I could do laundry. I've got basic money managing skills now. And some business initiative. Look at me go. Number 12. I learned a lot about being wrong. People do not ever like to admit they're wrong, but I learned a lot about being wrong, which I'm fine to admit. Like, you do make mistakes, and I think you may as well make mistakes now, like I said, because you've got like less at stake than you do when you're older. Like, it's not as big of a deal, but you do learn a lot about being wrong, but that's fine. Like, it helps you learn to be honest, to be open-minded. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a bit more real life, because then you're like, oh, the world doesn't revolve around me? Would you mean that I'm not always 100% right about absolutely everything? This is news to me. Number 13 is, 13, great whatever, is that I learned what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Since about the age of 9, I always wanted to be a fashion journalist. I watched Ugly Betty, it was one of my favourite TV shows, and I wanted to be Wilhelmina Slater. Yes, I gravitate towards the villain type, but that's always what I wanted to do. But then I remember during sixth form, I was walking back to house with someone, and they asked me, like, what do you want to do? And I said fashion journalist, but I said it, and it just didn't feel right anymore, like, at all. So I feel like it, I don't know, it's weird. I feel like film is like, it feels like it's what I've always wanted to do, but that's really not true. So yeah, I learned that I wanted to make films for the rest of my life, and I don't know, it's a pretty cool experience. Like, I'm like, oh, this is what I want to do forever. Do I have lipstick on my teeth?
No,
Okay.
you're pretty.
Thank you. Number 14, I am funny. See, you laughed. Number 15, if you want to do something with your life, if you want to be something, like, you can do it. The weird thing is, like, I've always said, I want to be a director, but the fact is, like, I am a director, I am a filmmaker, I've made films, they have my name on them, they're mine, like, I made it was my idea, I wrote it, I shot it, I edited it, I was in it. I am a director and filmmaker, and nobody can take that away from me, and nobody can say otherwise, which is kind of a cool thing. Like, yeah, okay, I'm not doing feature-length films and all this and that, but I am still a director. That's a really cool thing for me to be like, oh, I have achieved my life goal, I want to expand on it, but I already am what I want to be. I just want to grow and evolve. Yeah, evolving like your Pokemon.
No.
I'm sad that, like, I'm just not tall enough for you to see, like, the red, the coordination. I might just stand on my tiptoes for the rest of this video. Number 16 is about, I learned a lot about love, a lot about the different kinds of love, and a lot about empathy. I think as a child, I don't think you're particularly empathetic, and that's the kind of thing you really, it's learnt. I don't know what it is, you have to learn it rather than it just being like natural to you. Maybe to some of the empathy comes naturally, but I don't think it does to me. It's especially interesting learning the different kinds of love and like experiencing that as well. I just think it's really interesting. Because like the level of love I'm at with this dumbass, like my favourite thing in the world.
You're just talking to someone off camera, you could look mental.
The off camera comes and talks up as well, so.
It's all in your head.
Got promise I love him. Number 17. People are dicks. You learn this doing stuff on the internet. Some people are just massive wankers for like no reason, and honestly, like, I've learned that like it's not my fault. If someone like yells at me on the internet, it's not my fucking fault. Like, maybe they've had a bad day or just they're a terrible person. Like, if someone's screaming abuse at me on the internet, like, I've done nothing wrong. And sometimes they've had a bad day, sometimes something else is going on in their life. It's also like about learning not to like judge people straight away. Like, yeah, no, I'm just saying people are dicks, but people can be dicks. You can't learn to deal with it. There's nothing necessarily that you can do about it, and often it's just not your fault. 18. School was hard, but it was worth it. I am now doing a degree I absolutely adore. But school was still hard. But now I'm happy. Number 19, a contribution Adam made. Don't lend people money. Like, just don't. There is a girl from first years who still owes me 10 quid. She won't know that she does, but she does. 10 quid. I've still remembered it. I'm still bitter about it. It's been 4 years. Give me my fucking money back. And number 20. Cry it out. If something is upset, just cry it out. Just let it go, just cry it out. But then you do need to get back up again and you need to get on with it. Yeah. Oh my god. Yesterday, just some stuff, I was trying to upload a video, it's been taking me ages, and I get to 80%, my fucking like page, it crashed, and then I couldn't get it up anymore, and it wasn't working, and I literally was like losing my mind. So I just went to the kitchen, sat on the floor, and sobbed. Had a nice little crying sesh on the eve of turning 20. Lovely. But what I kind of want to be the vibe for my 20s is then I got back up and I got on with it and I uploaded it again. So, I mean, I just want that to be my 20s. Like, yeah, okay, I have to cry it out sometimes, but just get up and get on with it afterwards. Those are 20 things I learned in my 20s. Oh, can you sort my hair out now? Thanks, babe. Here's your tea. Here is your tea. Don't make that face. Don't make that face. I hate that face. It creeps me out. Stop standing in the shadows like a weirdo.
Where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. He has fallen into shadow.
He keeps doing this. Does anybody have this from With Her Boyfriend? The constant Lord of the Rings quotes. What did you learn in your 20s? I mean, so far in your 20s. What, you've been 20 for like 4 months? Chris is 4 months older than me. Wait.
Yeah, no, more.
5. No.
When's your birthday?
4 and a bit. Today.
April. Then we go to May, and then June, and then July, and then August, and then September, October, November, December. 8 months.
No, you have to go the other way, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Intelligence is something Chris learned in his 20s.
Oh god.
I'm 20, that's really cool. Even though I've basically been saying I was 20 since the moment I turned 19. Let me know down below all the things that you guys have been learning in your teens, because I know the majority of you are in your teens. Let me know what you guys learned in your teens, because some of you also, I get demographics, so I know how old you are. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe and all that jazz. I'm making new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 GMT time. That's about it. Bye!
See ya.
I've linked all of the past birthday videos down below for you, so you can go see me devolve. Devolve. Bye! I'd go down, but we have tea, so cheers! Tequila Stop touching my neck. Please get your hand off my bum. Citrus flavoured vodka will make me gag until the end of time.
Not the only thing.